Greetings loyal subscribers and honoured guests. Welcome to episode 25 of Covertape Chaos and the start of season 3. Every fortnight I will be bringing you a new review of another tape up until 36, where I will take another little break. Unfortunately, this issue isn't the most exciting to be starting a new season with, but we should still take a look at it just in case there are any hidden gems hiding in there. We have a paint package, a darts game, yet another platformer, some top-down racing and a bit of promotional material to look at. So let's get started. We kick things off with Saracen Paint, which is the reason that this issue came with 2 tapes instead of 1. There's a short guide on how to get started with the software in the magazine, and then there's an offer to get a full-size manual, which of course has long since expired. It all seems fairly intuitive to use, but of course it can't hope to compete with modern-day equivalents such as Photoshop. Still, if you need to make some sprites or backgrounds for a homebrew project, it could still be useful to you. It doesn't make for very exciting footage here, but Saracen Paint is a solid product and good value for those who received it with their mag back in 1992. Moving over to tape 2, which is where the games can be found, we start with John Lowe's Ultimate Darts. Now again, darts isn't exactly the most exciting topic for a video game, but this is a solid simulation of the sport. You do have to remember to press A when the game loads, or it will assume that you are using a real-life dartboard, which is a bit weird. Once you've done that though, you are presented with a well-drawn and nicely detailed darts game. The only issue I have are the controls. Your cursor sways around the screen like you've already downed about 10 pints of Stella before taking the oche, which makes it incredibly hard to make an accurate throw. This is quite a shame because there are a variety of skill levels and you can even play against AI versions of famous names such as Eric Bristow. So close to being a good game, but the swimmy controls spoil it. Next up we have Slicks. I vividly remember seeing screenshots of this game for the first time in the pages of Commodore Format and getting really excited because it looked like a super fun arcade racer in the style of something like Super Sprint or Codemaster's own Micro Machines series. The reality turned out to be quite different though, as the actual game turned out to be a punishingly difficult Formula 1 simulation that just happens to use the top-down perspective. The controls are incredibly twitchy, and putting one wheel on the grass saps all of your momentum instantly. It is also incredibly easy to damage your car and end the race prematurely. Even if you do manage to get to the end unscathed, actually scoring any points is also extremely challenging. For all these reasons, as well as the fact that I didn't exactly have a ton of cash at the time, I never got around to buying the full game, though I was always intrigued by it. After Slicks comes a playable demo of Hagar the Horrible. I am unfamiliar with the source material, but I believe it is a comic book similar to Asterix, although of German origin rather than French. Anyway, it's another platformer of the type that lifted the C64 toward the end of its life. Not a particularly bad one, mind you, but nothing all that amazing either. There is a lot of game for you to play through judging by this demo though, as it is pretty sizable and there were a lot of other levels on the map, so pretty good value if you enjoy it. I'm just a bit tired of this genre by this point, so it takes something truly exceptional to impress me. To round things off, we have another promotion for Club Light, which is the renamed and relaunched version of Light Disc 64. I should like to check out the issues sometime if anyone has archived them. This demo takes a bit long to get going, as they go for a whole black and white no colour trick for slightly too long before the music cranks up and the colour comes in. There's some nice music to listen to here though, and the whole concept of Club Light is very intriguing. So that's it for tape number 25. I wish it was a bit more interesting to be honest, but I hope you found this episode at least mildly entertaining. The next tape looks a lot better, but you'll have to wait until the next episode for the details. See you again in a fortnight, and in the meantime, take care.